everyone, welcome back. Another beautiful day in Melbourne. It's 24, no clouds. I think it's might be a little bit windy today, but we'll see how we go. And yeah, I'm just trying to make the most of it before it gets all rainy. Today we're going to check out some of the, I guess, more famous skating spots in Melbourne, more popular spots. So we're going to check out Melbourne Museum, Argyle Square, Lincoln Square and University Square. And then yeah, just see how we go. Honestly, I was just gonna go to University Square just to check it out. Yeah, shout out Andy, he put up a suggestion, but I saw all the other ones on the way, so I figure, yeah, why not just show you guys, may as well. If you're not into skating, you can just pretend it's a kind of like a picnic spot check, so checking out different parks. Anyway, here we are starting off in Abbotsford, just crossing over, and we're riding towards Melbourne Museum. But yeah, I know for the previous bike video I took a different street, so this one will be taking more kind of side streets, so it'll be different to the one that was just being. Yeah, good to kind of switch it up every now and then so you guys can see a little bit of different, some different streets in Melbourne as well. So yeah, we're just riding through Collingwood here, and you can see, yeah, a lot of more graffiti, I guess, more street art going on, and still pretty quiet today. But the setup we got on the bike today is because yeah, a lot of people ask, the bars here, they're moth bars, magic component moth bars. A lot of people said you can't get them at the moment, but yeah, just have a look around. I think they have a lot of people stocking or just message their Instagram, and they might be able to help out. You can also see holding them a bit high up than where the grip is, so I think I might actually move the levers up a bit and make the grip a bit longer, just because I like that position a little bit better, or at least have the option to move my hands forward and back. I got the Cheesy Supply stem bag on the left there with the big bottle in there, and then yeah, I didn't realize it would sit so high up on the stem, so maybe I might move it down later, just for the footage. You get a little bit more space on the footage, but for normal people, probably doesn't matter. Works quite well though. And the plastic bottle inside is just a reused bottle. And then on the right hand side, we got the Sunday stem bag. So Cheesy stem bag on the left, Sunday stem bag on the right. Got my D-lock in there, got some wax. I think I have my keys in there, and also maybe a battery pack. I'm pretty sure I brought a battery pack today. But yeah, I don't like having like big keys in my pocket, so I chuck them in the stem bag and try to keep my pockets free. And then my back, no backpack on the back as well, so got the skateboard on the front, just tied on with a tube, and that's basically it. So no sweaty back. I am wearing a long sleeve today, just because I don't want to get sunburnt, but yeah, it's been a while since I busted this out, so should be alright. So yeah, we basically just went through some side streets, and you can kind of see how it is with like pubs and stuff. Pretty chill once you get off all the main routes. And then here we're just crossing into the Commission housing, but you can see like super clean, super well kept. Yeah, pretty nice, I think. I've been to like the US projects ones, and I think they just have way less open space, like definitely not as much grass or trees when I lived in New York. But yeah, pretty nice, and you feel pretty safe riding through as well, no issues at all, I think, during the day anyway. And then here, just crossing Brunswick Street, and then yeah, some more of the back roads. But yeah, you can totally see once on the back roads, it's actually super quiet, super peaceful, and yeah, you really don't get that big city vibe. It's almost like feels more I guess maybe like more suburban, but yeah, maybe just more cars everywhere. But yeah, I think that's what's pretty cool about Melbourne. It's you can live somewhere where it's pretty super quiet, but then you got the city just so close as well, which is pretty cool. I think maybe some other cities might be like that. Maybe, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe San Fran. I don't know. I don't know San Fran that well, but yeah, maybe that type of vibe. If you're from San Fran, definitely feel free to correct me. Alright, we made it. Spot number 1. This is Melbourne Museum. Across the road we got Raphael, Langslow, Hoddle Part, and Spot. Pretty massive. Check it out if you're interested. But yeah, here's the Melbourne Museum, or known as the IMAX spot as well. Some people just call it IMAX. There's a big IMAX there, that's why. And yeah, just like a lot of flat ground, tiled ground. I think they use some of the same tiles at Paran Skate Park. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then here, sorry for the reverse footage, but there's a little ledge to gap. A lot of people skated this, do tricks over it. That's been pretty popular. And then a lot of people skate flat ground here. Back when I used to hang out here a lot, I used to ride fixed ski here. But yeah, tons of smooth space, and it's pretty well lit at night, so you can just hang out here for ages. Here are the more famous ledges that people used to skate. I think they must have skate stopped some of them now. And then here is one that isn't skate stop, so yeah, you can probably still skate that one. But yeah, in the middle of the track, you can see they put in all these planters. So all these planters never used to be in here, and you could just kind of like fly through on your bike. But yeah, maybe that's the reason why they put the planters in, to kind of like slow people down a bit. But on this left hand side, this is where you can ride your bike more. Here is a big open space. This is actually where we used to try our fixed gear tricks. We used to just post up on the ledges here, hang out, shoot the breeze, and yeah, just have a good time, learn how to ride backwards and do Kyo spins and stuff like that. But yeah, it's kind of surreal coming back and living in Melbourne, and yeah, hitting a spot where you used to spend so much time. But yeah, still pretty cool. Still, I think relatively hasn't changed that much, even though it's been so long. I think there used to be always like crews of people doing different things here, like every alternative sport, like roller skating, and I think there were like b-boy dancing, break dancing, I guess you call it. But yeah, kind of like the center for alternative sports, which is pretty funny. Just showing you some ledges on the side here, and then yeah, just off to the side here there's also some like slappy curbs as well. And yeah, I think they're kind of all over, so if you cross to the other side of the museum as well, there's another park, and there's slappy curbs there. But yeah, these are the curved ones that are just here, which actually looks pretty fun. I think the ground is rougher here, so you don't have the smooth tiles, but yeah, it looks pretty easy to get onto. And then just on the left there's another big park where you can have your picnic. Melbourne Museum, there's a museum in there, of course. I think there's you have to pay to get in, but yeah, you can still I think they had like a dinosaur exhibition or whatever when I took my kid there. But I think the gift shop is free, so you can have a browse in there. And then IMAX, I think I've only ever been there once, and I saw like the Rolling Stones reunion movie. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, it was pretty sick. The screen's actually really big, and it sounds really good. So yeah, I've only ever been once, but I enjoyed it when I went there one time. Oh, and then down below they also have a car park, which we used to ride at night when it was raining or whatever. We used to post up in a car park, and yeah, you rarely ever get kicked out. I don't think I've been kicked out one time at Melbourne Museum. That's probably why people hang out so much there. But yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, now we're gonna head to the next square, which is Argyle Square. So yeah, Argyle Square is just off Lygon Street. So this is Lygon Street running along what we're crossing right now. And yeah, I actually never skated this spot. I don't think I think I might have skated it one time way back in the day, back in the Blade days. But yeah, I saw it on Instagram clips just like everyone else and decided to show you guys and check it out for myself. So yeah, we got the monument ledge, and also down from that you got another long ledge. It's capped on both ends, but you can skate kind of like the middle bit and pop out. And then on the right here, there's kind of like an open courtyard type of thing. And then you got some ledges here on the end, this end of the courtyard, just on the right here. Both ends, and maybe some people skated the rails before as well. At the end you can see, yeah, there's a little stage there. I think people sometimes skate there in the rain. Yeah, pretty peaceful this area though, it's pretty nice. People were just eating lunch or whatever, just chilling, definitely no one skating. Here's a close-up of the ledge, about knee height. You can see the steps waxed as well. And then on the other side of the rails there's another ledge, same one, so you can hit it whatever side you want. And then down on this side you got some smaller curbs, kinked curbs. So I think this goes 2 flat, 3 3 or 2, I can't remember, but yeah, super mellow. I think they've been dug out on the side so you can like board slide or whatever. And then there's actually more curbs around the side on the right, but yeah, here's the little kink curbs. Yeah, pretty chill. Here it is from the street. You can see, yeah, a lot of people just hanging out at the park. Pretty nice park. And then yeah, off to the end you can see some ledges and the stairs and stuff. It's funny, the most I remember about Argyle Square was actually just walking from Lygon Street, just walking through just to go to the 7-Eleven on the corner. And yeah, I never really hung out there too often. You always used to ride through though. And then here we got Swanson Street. This is going to be Lincoln Square. This is where the tram stop, where all the uni students go past. Pretty busy street, takes you down from the uni all the way into the city centre. But yeah, Lincoln Square used to be a super famous skate spot, and it used to be all kind of paved, but they ended up tearing it down, and this is what you can see today. I don't know why they tore it down, but they end up putting like tons of little like pebbles or rocks on there, like rock tiles I guess, where it makes it unskateable. I think the reason why they probably did it is because they just got sick of people skating it. Maybe the skaters here were just too naughty. I think it was actually some type of memorial, but honestly I think it was way better before. I definitely don't agree with them ripping it up, but you know, some things you can't control. I think one thing that the council probably didn't realise is how much of a community there was around Lincoln Square. Like I didn't skate it when I was there. I was like between my blade and riding days. I'll try to chuck a riding clip in there if I can find it. But yeah, like kids like full grow up, you know, skating that spot. And shout out Lincoln Square, aka Ben Laurie. And it's like a local hangout spot, you know, kind of. I think it's almost kind of like, quite iconic. Like people from out of town come in and they skate it or whatever, and it becomes this recognizable spot, almost you would say like a heritage spot. And then for them just to rip it up, being part of the community seems kind of counterintuitive to what the council should be doing, because the council should be for the people, but yeah, I guess it's not. It's very, I think it's very similar to what they did to Love Park. Like they ripped up Love Park, or like they banned it or whatever. And then all the skaters moved to Muni, which was across the road, municipal. And then, and then now I think it's officially legal to skate there. And they put like ledges in and stuff. So it's kind of almost come full circle. Like they kicked this community out, but then the community needed somewhere to go, and then the council or government or whatever, they finally recognized that. And it's I think the same here. So you can see there's a couple of the curb spots and ledges here, but yeah, they basically built what was it called, University Square, as a replacement spot for this one. But I still think like they should have kept this one the same, because yeah, it's never the same after you destroy something. It's kind of like, yeah, your pet dies and then someone's like, here, have another pet. It just doesn't work that way. So yeah, if you disregard all that and you just see Lincoln Square, actually pretty nice place to hang out, pretty quiet, pretty peaceful, lots of places to sit. There's also a playground there, and yeah, seems pretty fun. And yeah, shops and stuff close by. So I think some people still skate Uni Square, but yeah, it's just not the same. Here now we're going to go to Uni Square, which is a straight shot over. Basically just keep heading in this direction, and then you can just see it on the right. So it's a big area right next to the university, hence the name Uni Square. And there's tons of ledges at the front, which is probably the main section. But let's ride up on the side first, and I want to show you the side because there's a few skate spots here as well. Like there's ledges everywhere, so there's bevel ledges. You can see tons of people from the uni. This is where they eat their lunch. I think it's actually around lunchtime as well, so it was a little bit busier than usual. And they have a lot of construction going on at the moment. I don't remember them having this last time, but they must be redoing it or something. But it's basically all new. And then on the right here, you can see there's some out ledges that go to the road, and these have been caked up, waxed up, ready to go. On the left hand side there was just too much construction going on, so I decided just to ride back down to the main area just to show you. But yeah, you can see it's a huge park here, and everyone was just kind of hanging out, laying out, enjoying the sunshine. I'm sure people try to skate those ledges on the right there as well. So yeah, here it is. You can see ledges on the left, ledges on the right. They're all the type of I guess like marble ledges, marble with or maybe it's granite. Yeah, granite ledges that's beveled, has the beveled corner. So yeah, if you like skating those, they're great. There's little out ledges. This out ledge is probably the most famous one. A lot of big tricks gone down there. I just put my bike in the shade here at the back end, but yeah, there was like tons of people here. It was pretty quiet, so kind of felt bad like making a lot of noise or whatever, but it's got to be done. And then yeah, here's starting off a low ledge, a little uphill, and it goes downhill all the way. So you got all these ledge sections. I wanted to skate that curved one, but there's people standing there or hanging out there. More out ledges. You can see there's a little bumpy tile at the beginning of the ledge as well. This is the main one that I wanted to skate, but yeah, too many people, so I didn't. Or I just didn't want to. I didn't want to ask people to move. More smaller out ledges here on the right hand side, and then on the left here there's another small one, and then this ledge continues here. You can also see the wind has like picked up quite a fair bit, and I'd say the ground is kind of like a pebbly ground. I actually started skating this curb right here just to like warm up, but then someone like sat down straight away. More out ledges here. Yeah, it's all the beveled stuff, and then you can see these are the two out ledges with a 3-stair, and then another 3-stair here, smaller 3-stair, and then a 2-stair. But the gap, I would say, is pretty long if you want to skate it, and then another set there with the rail. So yeah, I ended up skating the top area, and yeah, it was it was a little bit of a mission for me, but yeah, it was what it was. And I ended up getting, yeah, just like a couple tricks here and there, and just skated around a bit. But yeah, you can see all the people in the background. Definitely must have been lunchtime or something. Funny enough, I met Brad Saunders there, another skater, and yeah, just had a bit of a chat, and then yeah, just chilled out for a bit, and then yeah, it was time for me to head off. So on the way home, I ended up checking out Melbourne Museum, those curved ledges again. And yeah, I feel like this was more fun for me, and it ended up being more fun. If I remember right, I remember Uni Square being quite hot, but here like it kind of cooled down a bit, and it was in the shade as well, so yeah, it was like more comfortable, I guess. But yeah, I end up giving a wax to see if it would slide alright. I would say yeah, the ground is a bit rougher here, but yeah, it's not really an issue if you have like bigger wheels or whatever. I think also Uni Square, the whole grass area kind of points down towards the ledge area, so it kind of feels like you're on display when you're skating, or it just could be like I was the only person skating there, so it felt like a bit awkward. But I'm sure if you don't care about that type of stuff, it doesn't matter. But yeah, for me it felt a little bit awkward. I did get used to it about half an hour later, but yeah, that first half hour was definitely weird. I would say though, like Uni Square is probably like a great spot to meet people, just because there's so many people there, and probably so many people hanging out and socializing. I also think it's popular enough now that people from out of town, that's where they go to, like, it's like a spot they go to check out, so you could meet other skaters there as well. But yeah, for me, I definitely like this spot better, this Melbourne Museum spot, more kind of my vibe. So yeah, thanks for watching, hope you liked the video. I did end up finding some of my old clips that I'll put in, and yeah, let me know what your favorite spot is, hope you liked it, appreciate all the support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!